You guys are such boogers. Okay, here we go. So what we have here is the nose. And you have the little round portion here, and you have these little buttons here. And so here's a little quick piece right here where it's like in a pyramid. This is up here, this is up here, this comes down here, this comes down here, this is a pyramid here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then you have this as a short portion, long portion. Long portion. Then there's your septum. This comes right here. This is a quick. Okay, so it's a little pyramid. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to set the system of shapes and spaces. And there's your little nose. There's a little portion here. Remember, long and then short. Then long and then short. Okay? And then you see how this comes down here. This is a little bit harder there. So let's come down here a little bit farther here. Okay. Here's your septum. Watch your shadows. You're doing shapes and spaces. That's all you're doing. Here's a little shape. Here's a little shadow. This little shadow here. Okay, see how that comes down? This part comes down right here. This moves down. This comes right to there. This is up here. Okay, now don't commit too fast. Don't forget, you have to go very slow. You're just giving me an impression. Okay, so what we have here is a curve. It goes boom, boom. Okay, so remember, it goes boom, boom. Okay, the nose can be very, very painful if you don't have the symmetry. Okay, a little bit of shadow here. You're just sketching. This right here is the reflected light. And when Vanderpool put this together, if you guys want to have a really killer book, go and get yourself this little $7 book of John H. Vanderpool. And it is to die for. And then if you want to go into the real in-depth, into the emotion, go into Bridgman's. All the people that were doing comic books way back in the day, they were learning from Bridgman. One of them was a judge over my competition, and he sent me the one piece that he did, and he's most famous for is Captain America. And it was Jack Kirby. And it was pretty cool to have him send me something because I went under the name of Jonathan Scott. And then I illustrated for Bantam Books doing Murasaki, which is a really fun piece. You got to work for different top artists like Poul Anderson, Frederick Pohl, Nancy Kress, Dave Baird, Gregory Benford. It was all these different people that were Nebula winners. It was pretty cool. So go see those books. They're pretty fun. Anyway, so there's your mainstay portion of your structure. Boom, boom. Brings it in here. This is just really fast. Now you can go ahead and darken just a little bit. Now look, here's your core shadow right there. Here's a reflected light. If you don't have that, your nose will be flat. You want to be able to see this and make sure that you're looking for the shadows just like the ball showed you. The ball showed you all these little secrets. So don't forget. Now look, see this how it curves up right there? That is the second portion. There's two portions of the nose. Even though I do a little round piece right here, there are two portions, here and here. This is your cartilage, okay? And you just want to give little tiny indentions to show where these parts are at. And it's nice to have your little kneaded eraser. You can be able to adjust things. Don't forget, just like we did in the charcoal, tongue of the dog, really gently. Really gently. This is going to be one of the greatest tools that you've ever had. Let's come down here just a little bit farther here and see how that works. Okay, now let's go ahead and darken up a little bit. Now that we have certain parts established, we can go ahead and darken just a little bit. And notice, This is a sketch. This isn't a drawing so much as a sketch of impression. So see the little dark right there? We want those little tiny dark portions, little coarse shadows, to come out so it makes, look at how it makes it jump out. Okay? So when you guys look on this, there's your little coarse shadow. Watch how it starts to come out. Okay? And this part right here, watch this part right here. This has to go up. This comes down right here, and then this shadow has to be here. And it'll start to allow the nose to come forward. See how it comes out? Vanderpool knew his stuff, man. He knew his stuff. Now, let's take this and go up a little bit. See, now you can start to make some adjustment. And I don't like this part right here. So I'm going to take this and take your little kneaded eraser and just touch that. If you can hear it kissing it and sucking up that graphite, you're doing it right. Okay, now look at the symmetry. A little dark here, comes down here. Darken this, see this a little bit light, so darken this up, and that's where the finessing comes in. A little bit right there, a little dark right here, and you have yourself a nose. Okay, and that's what you've got. And this is Mr. Hegsted for ALA Arts, and we hope you enjoy this.